right, guys, good afternoon and welcome back to the farm. This is gonna be a fun day. We're gonna be in the field, but then we aren't gonna be. Actually, most of the time we probably won't be if we get things the way we want them to be. So I'm pulling in here, actually probably coming in a little too hot. This is gonna be my all-time parking spot. There we go. First time actually pulling all the way in. There she is, F350. Thank you for my trip over. Honestly, I just ran this morning to get breakfast. And then I was getting back, I grabbed some parts, I grabbed a few other things. So we're getting to work, boys. We are getting to work. Right now, we literally have 2 tractors and a planter, but a lot more coming. I'll show you as it happens. I got a skid loader coming in, I got 2 other tractors, and then mostly implements after that. So, first things first, we're gonna get planting. We're gonna get a helper out in the field. It's one of my cousins is out there. He's gonna be helping. He loves just sitting in a tractor, so that's what we're gonna have him do. There we go. Go ahead, hook it up. Perfect. All right. We're already filled up too. So I filled it up last night knowing I just wanted to get filled up. I had an extra 30 minutes, so got the the planter all filled up. Perfect. There we go. And then real quick, I have to do a quick announcement. I'm not sure, actually this is a question more so, but this field right here, you guys saw last episode, we plowed this whole entire thing. And it turned the grass when I came back on. Now, either the game didn't save, but it did. It had to have saved. I know that for a few reasons. Not going to explain it, but I know that it saved. But then it turned back to grass. So if anybody knows why, I was creating a field. So if anybody knows why, it is already a field. But the only way I could get the grass to turn to, like plowed ground is by creating a field. Anyway, then I went ahead. We still have it. We'll just use it as grass, and then 32 is ready to go. So I just bought a new field over here as well. So technically, we have 3 fields. So I'm just getting over here. I'm gonna get this bad guy set up, and we'll get her going. All right. So we're gonna see. I'm a little nervous. This is pushing it for the 4960. Now I have front weights in the front, wheel weights on the rear tires as well. It's 4-wheel drive. So yeah, it should be good, but we're gonna see it in duels we're gonna see though. I mean, the DB60, this is no pushover planter, so we will see. Obviously it has the capability of drilling for us, so we are not cultivating this. I think this was turned over after harvest very lightly. Obviously I did it on this field before, so I think it's ready to go. So that is the move. Go ahead, fold her down, and there we go. We are off to the races, boys. Let's get her going. And a real quick thing, we are doing corn and then obviously liquid fertilizer. So our first stage will be done. Speaking of fertilizer, we're gonna have something coming down to take care of fertilizer for us. So that's another thing to be looking forward to. There we go, boys. The DB60. We're gonna do the outer lanes first, and then we'll get our and then my cousin's supposed to be here in like 25 minutes, I think. So he works a part-time job, and then he helps out on the farm. So he works in the morning, and then he can come out at the farm, I think, after 11. He can help, so pretty cool.
Do you ever feel you don't get out what you're putting in? All your hopes and efforts are all in vain.
All right, so I just got out of the field. My cousin's in the tractor right now. He's actually on the opposite end, so we can't see him right now, but we're running and gunning, jumping the Super Duty. We're backing out here, getting to work. So he parked at the machine shed, or at the farm, grabbed my truck, drove it down, then we just swapped cars. So I'm driving back now. I'm actually hooking up to the gooseneck. We gotta go pick up a really cool skid loader, and then we have a lot of tractors getting delivered and a lot of implements pretty much all getting delivered. I thought about going down and getting it myself, but I think it's worth it, and I got a pretty good deal on the delivery prices, and actually many of the implements, they threw them in. It's just the used ones, I don't think. All the new things I bought, and then a few used, I was able to get the deliveries for free. So the plan is, I'm literally gonna, I love backing up really fast in wide open spots. Gonna back up here, then we're gonna hook up to the gooseneck. There we are, we're good to go, we're all hooked up. Perfect. It's time to peel out of here. We're going to pick up a brand new skid. Okay. I get, yeah, nice new skid loader, and there's my cousin out in the field. So I'm gonna pull it up real quick, guys. Before we get down there, I'll show you guys what we're picking up. All right, so what we're getting is we are getting the skid loader, new section skid loader. I don't know, I just saw it and the guy sold me on it. It's a $70,000 skid loader. I am technically buying it for 55, so I'm getting it for, should we get two? No, I'm joking. But we're getting it for $55,000. They got it listed for 70. I did like kind of a package deal with an implement, so I'm just going to pick it up right now. This is a brand new skid loader. I'm gonna run it for forever. So, and I'm gonna keep it forever. Maybe you guys are gonna be mad at me for doing this, but I'm gonna do it. It's a cat skid loader. Can't go wrong with it. We got tracks. We got everything. I'm gonna put pallets, everything. It's gonna be our workhorse. So now after I showed you guys that, I can put it back in park. You know, you never want to text and drive or be on your phone and drive, so we are heading down now. We got the trailer hooked up. Let's get her done. I'll see you guys down at the dealership. If you guys can hear it, we're in the open now, but it is so windy outside. There you go. I mean, look at the trees swaying. It is super windy. It's like a super windy spring day. So I'm going to go show you guys the cat before. I'm sure they saw me just pulled in. I want to show you guys it real quick. And then I believe mine is in the shed in there. I'll show you guys it in a bit. But here it is. It's the 289D. It's the cat skid loader tracks. Yeah, we can do a lot with it. There's the extra hydraulic connection points, so if we ever want to run something that like spins on here, can't really think of anything like a Harley rake or like something that's more than just a shovel or a pallet, we can for sure do it. Like a bush hog, many other things like that. So what I was trying to do over the phone is get him to throw in this John Deere Gator, but I don't know. I'm gonna probably I tried to get it. I don't know why he wouldn't do it. I was spending so much money here, but he wouldn't sell it to me for what I wanted, so I'm holding off on it. I'm gonna try and get the owner Jake to give it to me like super cheap. So because I've just spent so much money here already on mostly on like their used stuff, but that's the move right now. Let's go load this bad boy up. All right, so I just got done talking with him. That is not my skid loader. I was actually wrong. So my skid loader, he said he took it over to the Case dealership. They went ahead and did a quick little service tune-up and make sure everything's running properly. So that was good of them. But yeah, it does. They like, I believe it's like officially like broken in. Well, not fully, but they just made sure everything was running good. It had been. It's not a brand new. I'm trying to explain it. They did use it a little bit on they didn't use it. It was like a demo at another dealership. They picked it up, so technically like it's not new, but they just went and serviced it anyway. I don't even know what the hours on it now. I'm drawing a blank, but let's go ahead and pick this bad boy up. So I also got all my attachments free besides the bucket. So I got a bale spike spear, whatever you want to call it. Bale spear, manure forks, and then pallet forks, or just forks, whatever you want to call them. And so we're gonna go ahead. All right, so we're all loaded up back there. We should be good to go. Just take it nice and easy, as we're still kind of in town by the dealership. Then we'll get back, and then, I mean, with the DB60, I think my cousin should be done here. We did spend quite a bit of time inside talking to Jake, and it took me a while to load up there, but I mean, by the time I took the outside rows, I mean, he's going 10, 11 miles an hour. And the tractor ran it like really good too. I was really happy with that. I mean, he's got to be really close to being done. So we'll check up on him once we unload the skid loader technically, or like, I'm not really going to use skid loader for anything today. And hopefully once I get back, they bring in, they have delivered everything. All right, so I'm hoping that that's the last time I got to use the big text today, but I'm sure something will come up. But we are supposed to we're supposed to be having deliveries here soon. Just got a text from my cousin, and we are good to go. I'm gonna go ahead, go give him. He says he wants me to do like, so he's not used to the fields, and neither am I. But I know where everything's marked, and there's a few confusing spots, and there's a few like watch out spots for. So I'm gonna do the outside row of our next field, and then our second field technically, and then we will go from there. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna go out. We'll pick him up. He'll drive this, then I'll drive the tractor over and get started. So, and he kind of wants a break too. So I'm gonna give him a break and give him lunch. Honestly, that turns out really that like works out really good. So then I'll come back, then I'll get lunch once I'm done there. So I think he said he's gonna meet me. Yeah, he's gonna meet me down here. All right, never mind. I actually had to drive down to the other side. So I'm over here now. He took my pickup, and look at this. Look at this path. This is so, first off, planner's super muddy. Same with tractor, but look at this. It's very hard now. I think this was after the rain yesterday. This must be just like a valley. Like if you look at I mean, just driving now, it kind of looks like this would be a muddy spot. So I didn't come through here. It must be the farmer over here at this farm. I did not come through there. So that is officially planted corn. Now, what I'm thinking is we're going to go cotton. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to go big or go home. I actually have more cash than I thought. So we aren't borrowing. I have more money than we thought. So I think I can get like a used cotton harvester cheap. And if we can kind of scrounge together a pretty big harvest on cotton, I'll be pretty happy, and I feel like it'll be worth it. So we're going to go ahead, put cotton down. I got to refill it real quick with seed and in liquid fertilizer. But yeah, that road back there, we need to think about that. So I'm sure, I mean, the guy drove through the whole entire thing. Like, he made it out, but like, I feel like I didn't know that I would be going in there and just get completely stuck. There we go. Just filled up with the rest of the fertilizer. And we'll refill our seed. And there's our dogs. I actually have 2 dogs now. I bought another one. And a lot of people said that the what do you call it? The breed of the dog was a Rottweiler. And then there's another like mountain something dog. I've never heard of that. But some people also said that. So I still technically don't know the breed of the dog, but that's all right. All right. So I'll just say it's a Rottweiler. A lot of people said it was like a mix, like a mutt. I don't know. Anyway, let's get her going. Let's get her scraping out here, and we'll get another Outer Lands going. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, it just got out of the field and they delivered it all. So technically I went to go eat and then I didn't even come back here. I just went straight to the field. I helped out my cousin, gave him another break, and then we're finishing up the last field. So right now, look at this. We have most of it. Okay, it's like 50-50 used and in new. So we bought a brand new combine. The salesman talked me into it. Used. So 3 tractors right there, used. And then a brand new, we're gonna have one auger wagon. It's gonna be the Hall Master. This is gonna be the one guy in the field. We'll probably, yeah, we're just gonna need one, and this will hold plenty. 70,000 liters there. So he sold me on that. That was $100,000. No, that was $120,000. New header, used header, like lightly used, used Challenger. That's it's a 5-year-old Challenger. We got that at a decent price. I like that. Header trailer used, came with the obviously came with the corn header there, and then he threw in the John Deere Gator, boys. Check it out. This is gonna be my run around. This is gonna be my zipping up and down places. It'll be super nice, and that'll be just really nice to have around. Gleaner, that's used as well, and then the Kenworth and the pace setter are as well. They didn't come together, but I like got them together. The pace setter, the Wilson grain trailer isn't that old, but then the Kenworth is old. So that's going to be the bulk of the equipment that we have on the farm. There will be other add-ons and other things that we'll need throughout the series for sure. But other than that, we spent pretty much no, we didn't spend all of our money. We still have 101.8 mil, and we're already getting our seed in the ground. So I think things are going a bit better this time around in terms of that aspect of the finances so far. So right now, honestly, I'm trying to, what's the best way to go ahead and organize everything. Oh, so we got a 4440. We got our 1066. So if you guys remember our series Woodworks, we use the 1066 always. So yeah, let's see if we can hook up here. All I need to do is just pull this around a little bit. I don't know if the 4440 is going to be able to do it. All I need is to move it. We'll see, but yeah, this is going to be our one. And honestly, it's probably a bit unrealistic what I'm doing right now, but again, all we need to do is just move it on out of here. See if we can back it up. This is a big boy, 70,000 liters. I just want to keep this as a medium from the Wilson trailer to from the combine, just the medium between the combine and our semi. So it's gonna be a tank. It's literally gonna be storage. It's like a mix in between the really large grain carts that you use that are actually meant to store things that hold like 200 or 250,000 liters technically in game. I don't know like how many bushels they would actually hold, but I did use it when we built our when we were building the bridge. I used that to load up all the wood chips and then use that as the bridge, if you guys watched that episode. So you know what I'm talking about there. There we go. I probably could have, honestly, it's not too bad. I'm able to steer, but there's not too much weight on those front wheels for sure. There we go. All right, so we got to take out our hydraulics first. There we go. PTO shaft and then detach. So super cool there. Really nice haul master by Elmer's. And then yeah, there we are. There's our cat skid loader, of course. I'm not forgetting that guy. And then our Challenger, boys. I was gonna get something a bit smaller, but this was just a good price for the value I was gonna get. So although I wanted to go a bit smaller, this was like for what I was getting and the price they were asking, like it was totally worth it to go big or go home kind of on this. And we have pretty large fields too, and so with that, I think we'll be good to go. So there's the Challenger. We'll keep her over there. There we go. And then we will hook up. We'll probably jump in the old Ken. We'll get her going. Last will be the Gator for sure. We'll save that for last. And then where we're gonna park this, I think we'll put it in one of our longer, smaller sheds. I always like to keep my equipment inside. Just rust, easier maintenance, easier starting. There's everything about it. And the only, I mean, inside, of course, you still have mice getting inside the seats and tearing it up. All right, so I can't go in there. That's too tight of a turn. What I was thinking, okay, I was thinking maybe rotating those out, that gooseneck trailer, and finding a better home for that, because that's a really nice spot to put this semi-trailer. What I'm gonna do for now is bring the gooseneck over here, and then we're gonna put the, yeah, I'll bring it over here. Then we're gonna put the pace setter, in the grain trailer inside where the gooseneck is. So here's our field, and we planted this one all corn, and then I actually decided without telling you guys that we were going to go all corn in that field too. So right now we have no cotton in the ground. I don't know if we're going to do cotton first season. We're just going to kind of get our feet wet. I don't want to make that big investment because I still haven't been able to find a good price cotton harvester. I told Zach, the John Deere owner, I said, hey, if you can get a used one around here, I'd for sure like to look at it. He just doesn't have any available. So right now I just couldn't plan it, and if we can get something here lined up, I would be like super excited to get one. So that would be nice, but right now I just can't make the investment buying the cotton seed and like getting it in the ground and everything. I'm just not gonna play it that risky this time. There we go, we're coming around. And then I was just on the phone, or I was texting Chow and seeing how the dealership is going and everything. And he said he's kind of getting bored of it, and he maybe wants to come down and help me farm, like on the weekends at least. So, so that might be a thing, but we're just gonna have to wait and hear from him on that one. I'm not gonna hold him to it for sure, but that's just, I've been texting him earlier today about that. I forgot to tell you guys earlier that that might be coming around. Well, we will have to see. And then here we go. So we're in the Gleaner, and as you can tell, the header that we got on it does not match at all. So this is a used header for sure. I was thinking maybe keeping inside there, mostly. I was thinking about if the pipe would fold, that'd be nice. But maybe putting the gleaner. This is pretty deep. And the wind it will never blow in this way. So whoever was the one who originally built this shed here was pretty smart about it. If we can fit it in here, I would like to. There's no way this is going to be damaged of any sorts. It's really not that much of a difference than just being inside the machine shed there. So there we go. Let's run back over and we will keep her going. I'm going to get in the Deere now in our brand new John Deere combine. And then we're going to hook up to that. It's a 12 meter header. And I got the gator hooked up to the header trailer. So we'll get that on the header trailer, get that squared away. It didn't have duals, so I saved a little bit of money on that. It just had wide front tires, which was like the basic package, the least costly, least expensive. So we did save money on that, and a few other like tweaks and features inside the combine made it like not as expensive as it like could have been, if that makes sense. So here we go. Let's go ahead and drop this on. The header trailer is a hair small for the size wise, but there we go. We're detached. There we are. All right, boys, the gator's able to take her. The header trailer is meant to be pulled like it to just wheel it around on something small. Okay, besides when we're turning, that's a little rough. But there we go. What I want to try and do is park this header back in these sheds as well. I'm just not using them right now. We're gonna have to figure out like more long-term storage for sure. But that's the move, guys. That's gonna wrap it up here today. Thank you all so much for checking out today's episode. It was a lot of fun. We got a lot done, so we are done planning. And hopefully tomorrow Chow comes down. I was like, Chow, when are you coming down? And he hasn't answered. He read the message, but he hasn't answered. So maybe he's trying to match his schedule up or something like that. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.